right, Joe here, and this is Project V. This is a 2000, let me switch it around here, 2019 Cadillac CTSV. It's my baby. Got some stickers from the race this weekend. We were in, definitely check out these two places, TGS Racing and the Gun Shop. We're at Z-Max Dragway this past weekend for the streetcar takeover. Unfortunately, the Cadillac was not done in time. The sun is blinding because we're down here in gorgeous Sarasota, Florida. Let me just show you what we got here so far. I bought the car used a couple months ago. I took it down the track. Basically stock, I was running 1140s. So I decided to do some upgrades. So I upgraded to the Magnuson 2650R. Look at the size of that bad boy. That custom airbox here. Unfortunately, that airbox, wow, got dark. Unfortunately, that airbox is going to be for sale. Fortunate to somebody else, but unfortunate to me. And here's the reason. I ordered the Magnuson directly from Magnuson, and great blower. No, it's the best of the best right there. I mean, the cooling is phenomenal. The only downfall I had with it was, you know, I'm nowhere to this game with the superchargers. When I call up to buy something, let me know the other parts I'm going to need. You know, I had to wait 7 weeks for the blower. They did not tell me that I'm going to need the upgraded throttle body, go up to a 103, different snout, and I'm going to need a 5-inch airbox. So unfortunately, we installed it, then realized we needed those parts because we were not getting the power we were supposed to be getting out of it. We gained roughly right around 40, 50 horsepower out of it. Which still isn't bad, but not for that money. You expect a lot more. So basically, I had to upgrade to the 103, which I'm still waiting for. These parts are going to take another 5 to 7 weeks to come in. Had to get the Rotofab Big Gulp cold air intake, because that's going to be a 5-inch, so it's not going to be restricted at all. And again, I'm using the stock pulley that came with the Magnuson. Let's see if you can see this here. Which isn't bad, but I'm running stock boost right now. It's running about 8 pounds of boost. It's efficient. My fuel mileage actually went up, but I'm not getting the power I want out of it. I took it down the track. I gained a 10th, 1130s out of it. Gained about 4 miles an hour on the top end. Really right now it's slower off the line, but it picks up a lot more half track and goes, and again, we're running 1/4 mile, not 1/8 mile. So I'm just waiting for those new upgraded parts to come in for this, and I'm expecting a drastic improvement. And yes, we're going to go with the smaller pulley as well. They're talking about, or trying to talk me into putting meth in here. Don't know yet. Again, not that this is a daily driver, but I want to be able to daily drive it. I want to be able to take it to shows. We went to the Z-Max Dragway in North Carolina, and we drove up there. It was a streetcar takeover. You should be able to drive your car there. Some awesome cars there, fast cars there, but so many cars got trailered in. To me, it's a streetcar takeover. You should be able to drive your car in. Some people are like, yeah, well, I drove mine in. I'm like, well, where do you live? Oh, 10 minutes up the street. What the hell does that mean? Nothing. We drove 600 and some miles to get here. Not a problem, not a hitch, nonstop. Just took off. Best fuel mileage I got out of it was 26, which I'm not crying, because around town I get about 11, maybe 12 on a good day. Again, it's got the Recaro race seats in there from the factory. Carbon fiber dash. If you don't know, these cars come with a carbon fiber hood as well, which is awesome. But these things weigh a ton. Last time I weighed in, when I weighed in there, it was 4,550 pounds with me in it and some fuel. So I'm not the smallest guy in the world. Still a heavy car, but moving that fast in 1140s out of a stock car, that's awesome. I mean, I take these things up against the stock new Corvettes and everything all the time, and we're neck and neck, or I'm in front. So pretty amazing right there. I'm going to keep you up to date with all this stuff. Again, I don't beat on the car too much. When we do tune it, we tune it very conservative. We're not adding all kinds of time and we're not leading it out like crazy. We want to make this thing a daily driver with some power, and I'm shooting for mid-10s in that area. To me, I'll be happy with that. But again, if you have one of these cars and you get a chance to upgrade, that Magnuson 2650 is awesome. Just remember, when you do it, it's not just a blower. You got to get the snout, the throttle body, the big gulp intake in there, and I definitely changed the pulley size. Again, I went from their recommendation off their website, and they called me numerous times afterwards. I wish they would just told me, hey, you need to order these too, so I could have got everything in at one time. But no. As everybody knows now, parts are a pain in the ass to get, and we are waiting forever for it. Besides that, I think I'm going to keep the car the way it is. I'm not going to do the cams. I really don't want to go with Heathers. I want to keep the car stock sounding. I don't want it overly loud, because I've had cars in the past that were extremely loud. I mean, Heathers straight back, and it was just unbearable to drive on the road for me. I want to keep this so I can still take it out to dinner on the weekends and take it to the track at night, or vice versa. However you're going to do that. So stay tuned. Check us out. We're going to have some other goodies on here, how we're doing the upgrades, all that stuff. We had J-Bergs here in Sarasota, Florida. They did the install and everything for us. And Power Tech Performance out of St. Pete, they did the tune. It's going to be going back up there in a couple weeks, both those places, to get the parts put on, get it retuned, and we're going to see how things go. I'm going back inside because it's hot. If you can't see, I'm sweating. And I'll talk to you soon.
An SCT for selling on tech cards. Yeah, man. We're rocking it right here at Z-Max Dragway. Thank you to Street Car Takeover. Notorious 101, big shout out. Notorious 101, at Notorious 101. You'll like it. He's trying to be famous. Big shout out to Carolina Performance of Dyno in Wilkesboro. Grant Stevens, what's up, man? Grant Stevens, shout out to you. 1141 at 120.